You've stumbled into another nostalgic void. Drifting, searching with your rose-colored glasses. Fear not. What an Oddcast is here to guide you. With hosts Jared Minikheim, Anthony Denny, Michael Kennedy, and Sven Magnuson. Stay odd and hold on tight.
Welcome back to What an Oddcast, episode 248, I'm told. I'm your intro man, Michael Kennedy.
Oh, sorry, we're backwards. So, I'm Anthony Denny.
And I'm Jared Minikheim.
Gentlemen, it has been an eventful week. We had a bunch of Disney. We had a Super Bowl. Taylor Swift did not catch the golden snitch. I have a complaint about that. And then a bunch of other shit happened. Jared put in the group chat that is one of the counting issues. Like I have thoughts on that too, so we can bring that up later. But first, it's time for One Piece watch. I'm no further in One Piece than I was the last time. I've watched a half a episode.
It happened.
I have now fallen off.
You got that One Piece fatigue.
I got One Piece fatigue so bad. It's not even.
I mean, honestly, we probably had the same amount of One Piece watch before I hit fatigue, because I started from the beginning to Punk Hazard.
Yeah, and I watched from Skypiea to Dressrosa, so
probably about the same amount of time.
Yeah, God,
it's
it just
love taken.
Dressrosa, it's so fucking long. Like, there's a fighting competition that I no longer care about because Luffy's not fighting in it.
The jacket fruits.
Jacket fruit.
Oh my God, I hate the jacket. Yeah,
and people wear you.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, and I mean, I understand that who gets the flame fruit at the end, so I don't actually need to watch any more of that competition. I know what happens to Doflamingo at the end of this arc, but I don't know about what happens to the Smile Factory. I assume it blows up, but we'll get there. I don't know. I just don't give a shit about this entire arc anymore because it's just taken far too long to get through.
Wano.
Well, I think more shit happens in Wano. I would love to just get to Whole Cake already. Like,
no, that's
I want Jimbei to join the crew, and I want to get to Wano. That's where I'm at right now. But that's been One Piece watch. I'm no further in it. I couldn't do it. I tried on the treadmill.
I was honestly expecting there to be an actual One Piece. Because normally there's always
there's something, right? I got the rest of the episode I was watching and a half episode on the treadmill today, and I was like, I would rather finish listening to my murder story. So, and then I got bored with that and went to YouTube for 5 minutes, and then I got bored with that
on a treadmill, and Mike went, "Oh no!"
And then I got bored with that, and I went back to the murder story, and that's kind of where I'm at. But I've plugged the podcast for Small Town Murder, right? There are two comedians that do it. And this one is about, like, the wife swap debacle that happened in 2008, where, like...
I remember that show.
Yeah, well, this one was, like, country person and, like super religious fundamentalist and super...
God's warrior!
And then, probably. And then how a murder happened after. But I haven't got to the murder yet, so it's a slow burn.
Jesus Christ.
But that's where I'm at. I also haven't eaten in 24 hours, and I'm getting hungry.
I got some cookies upstairs.
No.
Got some chicken nuggets.
I'm good right now. I can go have chicken nuggets.
I've been watching Transformers Robots in Disguise 2001, and that show is not good.
No. Yeah, you're still watching it.
Which one is that one?
It's the fire truck Optimus Prime.
Oh my God. I forgot he was a fire truck. I mean, I know he is a fire truck sometimes, but I forgot he was a fire truck.
The animation is great.
Bad.
No, the animation is great.
It's a bad show.
The dub is terrible.
It's a bad show.
And it's like no one... But it did make me laugh a couple of times when Optimus Prime's like, "It's Megatron! I'm gonna fight you!" And this drives him straight up, flies into the sky, and punches him as a front half of a fire truck.
Front half of a fire truck?
Yeah, because the back half is... No, he's just... The back half comes off, becomes a base.
I hate that. I hate everything you
It's actually like the front third of a fire truck, I'll be honest.
I hate everything you just said.
And it's great because it begins, and you're like, oh, this kid, I don't remember his name because I've only watched like a couple episodes, but it's like, oh, we're going to watch My Dad in America because it's in Japan.
We'll call him
so he wakes up at like fucking 2 o'clock in the morning and watches a meeting. He's like, oh, what's happening? And then like the ground starts shaking and the fucking giant robot hand comes through a building.
Yep.
Well, with no One Piece watch. I'll bring
You know, real quick, you know what that reminds me of? If you ever want a good chuckle like that, you should watch the first 5 minutes of either the henshin sequence and then subsequent 5 minutes of either Go-Go 5 or Lightspeed Rescue, because Go-Go 1 Red is a fire truckman, and he has the arms for the Megazord, and so there's a fire at the tops of the building, and he rides the hand up into the building.
That's great.
That's fucking just what it reminded me of.
No, I just want to, not to interrupt you.
Yeah, sorry.
But the show begins with buildings being destroyed in New York. This is the premiere date.
Aged so well.
Oh,
September 8th, 2001.
A good time.
So Optimus caused 9/11.
No, Megatron caused
caused
9/11.
Starscream was the
finally
planes.
have an answer.
There's no Starscream. Instead, you have what the fuck was his name? Skybite, who's a shark that flies through the air.
Jared, you need to change the subject before I get
Fucking
mad real
lost
quick.
me.
Like right there.
It's because they only made
No,
7 new toys.
So some news that came out in the gaming world that at first was a rumor and now apparently has been confirmed, because now it's just fucking everywhere, and I'm indifferent to how I feel about it.
Arr.
No.
No.
Xbox will no longer make consoles. Xbox is now moving third party, meaning Game Pass will remain on PC, but the Xbox console itself, for all of you out there who are wondering, well, what about newer games? Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, there is a newer game that just came out that relates to this.
Yarr!
It's called Helldivers 2, and it caught my interest because it's basically Starship Troopers without saying it's Starship Troopers. Like, they didn't have the license, but it's the same
legally
thing.
distinct Starship Troopers.
Yes, and it's everything I've seen. People have loved it, and it looks amazing. It looks like if you like, it has all the satire, the goofy comedy, kind of like join now. Like, it had that whole spiel, and it looked really fun, and it looks beautiful. And I looked up because they had brought up the stream I was watching. They're like, yeah, it'll have crossplay soon, and I'm like, oh, okay. I look it up. It's not going to Xbox since that third gen thing, because they're not a console anymore. So new things coming, they're not going to go there, because Xbox just said, no, we're not consoles anymore. We'll keep making games and Game Pass, but you're going to need a PlayStation or a Nintendo Switch to play anything, because we're done.
I hate to say it, but Jacob was right. I backed the wrong horse back in high school. I should have chose PlayStation.
The issue I take with this is someone who's coming from an outside avid gamer and graduated from a college that one of the...
So you can stop there. You don't have to say any further.
One of the lead Xbox game developers and console developers was a graduate of my alma mater, Cutler, and who donates a shit ton of money every year.
That's how they become a university.
Basically, yes. He no longer gets to do that, so he apparently is just going to retire into obscurity. But also, yes, you did back the wrong one. You should have known from the South Park. I don't know who won the South Park stream, the Black Friday.
I don't even think they had a winner. I think they made it a tie with the two CEOs duking it out.
See, I swear one of them won, but now I'd have to think. Yeah, well, I'd have to look it up now, and I'm not going to. But
I think they all. I think one of them got an Xbox, but I think most was PlayStation stuff.
Yes,
but it just, as far as like
Xbox
which one won, it just
is
became CEOs
genius. A genius. It's fantastic. For the last 5 years, they've been buying up all these really big IPs. They don't have to make consoles anymore. They can license this shit. It is zero overhead for them now, and it is all profit. So genius. It's shitty, but also you were running out of shit to call an Xbox. So
it's really funny because I think who's going to hurt the most is going to be PlayStation.
Yes,
because they're going to be great because they're going to have probably the monopoly on it.
Yes,
but they're not going to have anyone to compete against.
No,
they're not going to be able to oh, we have this. Microsoft's going to be like, cool.
Yeah. Pretty much. Also, I don't know what this is going to do to physical copies of games, because yes,
copies are gonna
but
go
also
away because Game Pass has everything, just big companies underneath it anyway.
Yeah, but also it costs $80 for a game now. Could you imagine if one console is the only thing that has going? It's $125 for a physical copy. Why? Because because they said that games are so expensive because we have to make the discs, and then they
didn't lower the prices when they went for
When they
digital
didn't make
copies.
the discs anymore.
So,
Yeah.
Fucking assholes.
I know, right? What a terrible time to want to start playing video games again.
And then real quick, I'll just get. I already put it in the chat, but yeah, Skull and Crossbones. If you didn't play the open beta, I did. Like 4 out of 10. It looks like Assassin's Creed, so like
I heard it played
looks
terrible.
beautifully. Like it looks beautiful. But yeah, it's just all you just sail here, sail there. Look at your map. Okay, keep sailing. Okay, now fight these ships. Okay, now sail all the way the fuck back here. All right, now sell this ship. Okay, now go sail again, and that's it.
This thing is,
I got bored.
I
It's
really
not a fun pirate game.
fucking loved Black Flag.
Yeah, imagine Black Flag, but you never leave the ship.
You never leave the ship?
Except if you have to go to a shop and buy something.
No, the fun was the island exploring. They could have just taken out the storyline. Just
Oh no, you just like I tried to board on an island. Like it was like get closer to dock. No. I just had to harvest the fucking tree from the shore because I couldn't leave my fucking ship.
Okay, that's dumb.
Yeah, and then
0 out of 10.
I did a boarding on a ship, and it was like a boarding party. It was just a quick cut scene of the ropes go over, some guys fighting, and then the sink ships. And I was like, oh.
No, the fun of the Assassin's
Yeah, I was
Creed
like,
4
oh, this is fucking stupid. I'm not a real pirate.
was going straight up to the fucking top and fucking dive bombing someone from the fucking mast or swinging across like a real fucking
I
pirate.
was expecting something, like maybe some swashbuckling if I boarded, but no, it's just you sail the ship and that is all you do. I was
People
like,
fuck
that's
up
boring
King
as
Kong,
shit.
they fuck up Lord of the Rings, now they fuck up pirates.
Yeah,
I
I
just-
just how do you mess this up?
I had never played an Assassin's Creed game, and I probably never will. It's just not.
yeah,
It's
they're-
not.
they're-
It's not for me.
I think you
But
like
I have watched Sea of Thieves. I can no longer watch Sea of Thieves because it is a very sore spot for me. Because one of my favorite coworkers, Larry, he sadly passed away during COVID, and he was like literally he was a beta tester for this game before it came out, and was like just so devoted to it. So it reminds me of him. So I just don't like to think about it. It's been 4 years now. I should get over it. But it's just like
No, we all probably treat differently.
it's just like he's the coolest motherfucker in the world, and that man just died out of nowhere, and it's real sad.
Was
So
he
like,
old?
you know how you fuck up a swashbuckling game by making it realistic. You know what's not fun? Pirating.
No, it's not.
Have you never watched the South Park episode where they go to Somalia
Yeah.
and they're pirates and it's all just a war-torn piece of shit poor country? Like, do I think I could have been a pirate in the day? I like to believe I would have been king of the pirates, if I'm being honest. Realistically, no, I would have died of dysentery day one.
So the thing is so I used to be a really big pirate kid.
Yeah,
I know a
so
lot of
did I.
pirate lore and shit.
Fucking loved it.
You would have. I think you would enjoy Assassin's Creed 4
Probably.
because a majority of it is dicking around on a pirate
Yeah.
ship. Man, nothing makes you feel cooler than we're like, all right, time to go fucking whaling, and you get onto your little canoe. And it's fucking Edward Kenway in his khaki ass colored pants,
Oh my God.
shirtless with spears, going like,
Yeah.
"All right, you better have the fucking spear upgrades. 'Cause if you don't, you get fucked. You run out of spears."
I think there is so much potential in because even Pirates of the Caribbean games, those games are shit too. There is-
I played the online one.
Yeah,
I had one of them
I'm
for
sorry.
PS2 and it was
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
There is potential for a good pirating game, but we are not in a pirate era right now. We are swinging back to high fantasy dragon, and we have been for a while. Fairy smut, high fantasy adventure. That's where we're at right now. Come swings and roundabouts when we go back to where people want pirates and shit. Absolutely, there's going to be a great game that comes out, and it's going to be like you
God, I
actually have
hope
to
so.
build your. It's what you need
enjoy
is a Baldur's Gate 3, but for pirates. You go around, you build your crew, you sail on adventures.
Yeah.
It's a giant fucking open world. There's all the mythos from all over the
argue
place
that.
with dragons and mermaids and shit.
Yeah.
It would just take too much time.
TM,
And I don't-
TM.
Yes. Fuckers, this is ours. But yeah, no, it's just because I would play the shit out of that game.
No.
Start off basically as a little dinghy and build your reputation up and I'm basically describing One Piece as an MMORPG,
that's-
which they have an MMO and it's just not.
You don't want this to be an MMO though.
No, I don't.
What's funny
I want
is
to be
Mike's
very close.
describing what they did with Skull and Bones.
They just did it
You
bad.
have low reputation. You started dinging, and you have to build your way up. But yeah, it's just bad.
It's just
a
bad.
very bad.
Okay,
game.
but yeah.
Yeah, I want island combat though. I want to go
I
and
want,
fucking.
I want to
kill-
be able to stab a bitch if I need to stab a bitch.
I want to be able to like.
No.
Oh look, there's a monkey in a tree. Bam!
You know what I
Yeah,
want to
no,
do?
you can
like,
make your guy
hey,
look
the
cool,
king's
but that's
treasure
it.
hoard is that way. I'm gonna go that way then.
No,
Just steal like 4 or 5 coins at a time. Like I would play the long game. I wouldn't be like
it was,
greedy.
It was literally. I played, I think, for like that 6 hours the one night, and it was just.
It just
Ships
sounds
I had
miserable.
to go get, sink the
sounds-
ships, get the stuff,
It sounds so boring. It's,
collect wood, and I was like,
it's a
okay,
fetch
this-
quest. You just played a pirate fetch
That's
quest.
all it
oh
was. And
god.
I'm like, no, this is just bad. The cutscenes were kind of cool with like talking about the lore, but I'm like, there's
No.
nothing here to keep me
No,
going though.
absolutely
there's not
not.
enough.
The lore is fantastic.
Everyone's
Man, have
like,
you ever
oh, this is
played
interesting,
Pitfall or
cool.
Pac-Man? They got great lore.
Great
Like,
lore.
oh, they've got like a pirate kingdom, and you have to try to rise to the top, but like, there's no good combat or anything to keep this thing.
Yeah,
going.
like, is there
So-
naval battles or no?
Yeah, I mean that's it.
Is there
You
mythology?
you can build your cannons and whatnot, but you can't board ships. You can only
Which-
get out
Oh,
on
that's
the place
half
to
the-
sell
yeah,
things.
I could listen.
You
I
just
play
sink
this
them
shit
in your
on
cannon
easy.
and
I
that's
just
it.
sail up, swing across Jack Sparrow like, and take them all out because it takes 17
what I
hits to
expected.
kill.
That's Assassin's Creed 4.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Am I just describing
Yes.
Assassin's Creed?
Yes.
Should I
Yes.
play
I thought this
Assassin's
was
Creed
gonna-
Black
I
Flag? Is
was
that
like,
what you
you
guys are
had the
telling me?
fucking shit.
I think you would enjoy it.
God
They
damn it.
are a long game.
I can't have the time to
the
invest in
Assassin's
that.
Creed 3 intro is like 2 hours long.
I have no time to invest in that.
but they're fun.
Side tangent
You can just,
to-
I'll let you to. I'll fucking download. You can just run around
Alright.
for a little bit.
Side tangent to another thing, gaming wise, just because I heard somebody else explain it in a better way that it really clicked with like I understand where the anger, like everything comes from. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Women.
the Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. Right?
Yep. I saw gameplay. It looked amazing.
Right. So
Oh, that's not a good.
thing-
That's not a good.
the thing is, the studio had the same issue like with Halo, like when 343 came in. And the way he explained it, he's like, they didn't realize what the fans of the series would want.
Yeah.
So like 4 went under the radar. They're like, don't worry, we got it. And then we got 5, and he's like explaining, he's like, and it just, you weren't Master Chief. It wasn't what they wanted. This was the same thing where like, the game's good. It's a great story. The thing is, you put this in the Arkham universe, and Batman is just a straight up villain. The Batman that everyone saw beat Joker and Scarecrow and do be heroic. Now all of a sudden he just gets shot in the face. That's it.
It's also a looter
It's
shooter.
like, so for all the people that come into this, like, oh, this is Arkhamverse. So he went through Arkham Knight, you're saying, and then he ends with Harley shooting him in the fucking face. Like, not even a heroic death. He's like, you could have fixed it if Superman comes in to kill them, Batman breaks Brainiac's mind control, kills himself to, like, stop Superman, like, save them. A heroic ending. That could have worked. But you just made him a villain and then killed him. So, like, you're getting the anger because you did not understand what Arkham fans
well,
want from that
I've
Batman.
heard a rumor that that's not the actual Justice League.
It is a multiverse, but they made it canon in.
I knew if I turned my head,
Fucking.
They make it a
No,
multiverse.
no. My biggest problem with this game, besides
they
it being,
made it canon, which is
besides
where
it
they fuck
being
up.
a live service game, because those are only going to be.
another thing
Yeah.
that draws me off.
So there's 4 characters you can play: Harley Quinn,
Okay.
Yes.
Deadshot,
Yep.
Captain Boomerang,
Yep.
King Shark.
Yes.
Sure.
They all use guns.
Okay.
Yep.
Captain Boomerang doesn't use boomerangs.
I mean, he uses them for traversal.
Yeah, traversal,
Yeah.
but not.
He
No.
has some melee, but
He,
not.
he
like
doesn't throw a
throwing.
boomerang, and that's his main thing.
Yeah.
Like they had so much potential to make them all play very unique. Now I get like their traversals are unique and they have different
There's
unique
a lot
skills,
that makes it unique. Yeah.
but like, why? Just
Again,
why are they all the same?
again, it was they made a game they thought they wanted. They made the game they wanted
Give
to make.
Harley
They just
Quinn
put it
fucking
in
roller
the-
skates
And a
let-
hammer.
Yeah, let her
A
just
fucking
go
hammer.
around doing them.
He really put it best. Like
King
he
Sharks
put it
just
in the
eat
wrong
people.
Yeah,
universe.
he should be like the Hulk.
I don't know what Captain Boomerang does, but Captain Boomerang sounds like you should just use boomerangs.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
all he does.
Oh, but see, that'd be. Do you know how fun it would if autism's peeking through?
Tied to his Maniac
And-
Devil game.
Oh, credit
Ooh,
to
I'm
Comic Historian because you.
I'm
were
still
spot on.
struggling in Oracle of Ages, a Zelda game. You get what's called the level 2 boomerang, which is a magic boomerang, and basically as you throw it, you control it with the Joy-Con, and you just like, whoosh, That'd be fun as shit for
Yeah.
Captain Boomerang. You throw a boomerang, it's like a drone. You just like,
Yeah, you get different
yeah,
special boomerangs.
yeah.
Could have done that.
We just fixed Justice League kills whatever. Suicide Squad kills Justice League. We just 5 minutes. We fixed half the problems with the game.
It's really just if they hadn't have said it was
Also,
a canon thing.
the
it
final
wouldn't have
boss
gone
is just
so
the first
badly.
boss again.
Is it Superman?
No, it's the Flash.
Why do you? Oh, because he caused the time ripples.
No, Brainiac turns into the Flash.
Yeah, that's. The thing
I'm
I thought.
sorry. No. Can we? Hey. I think that you guys thought like you explained
A
something
purple
there,
Flash.
and
Yeah,
you
pretty much.
there's
It's-
like
yeah.
we started
trust
here
me,
at
I know.
like A fixing it, and
Yep.
you jumped right to Flash, which is somewhere over here, and I need some connecting dots. So how does this game start?
Brainiac takes over the Justice League, turns them evil.
You know, I did find out that
Classic plot.
I did find out in the games thing that I guess it took him a couple weeks, which is why in-game Flash initially tries to help you, is because he didn't have full control. Like he got like Superman and Batman and Green Lantern, and he's like got enough to take him.
All of them to do Flash,
Flash, Green Lantern,
but
Superman, Batman.
Flash is the
and
big
Wonder
bad.
Woman, but Wonder Woman didn't get taken.
No, the big bad that turns into the Flash.
Yes.
But it's
He,
still
like,
the
takes his
Flash.
power.
Yeah, it's the
You
identical
have-
to the first boss
You
fight in the
have
game.
Brainiac
It's-
and a
it's,
god-altering power of will in a Green Lantern, and you chose Speedy McSpeedsters.
Yeah,
Got shared with that one. Brainiac with
it's-
a power ring.
it's John.
Fuck off! It's just as bad.
John Stewart.
Okay,
Yes.
it's a black one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, no,
that's
he
how
is
I
right.
know.
There's-
That's how I
there's
know
one
them.
with the big
John
face.
Stewart is Ryan Reynolds and he's white, and the other
That's
one.
Hal Jordan.
That's the
That
one I
is my
met.
boss.
That's
It's
the one.
fine.
And
so,
then
so there's John Stewart, the black one.
Yep.
There's Guy Gardner, the redhead.
Yep.
There's
Hal Jordan.
Hal Jordan, the
blonde.
white, the white one, and then there's Kyle,
I don't know, Kyle.
the White Ring, who's the
I
White
used to
Lantern.
collect. We're gonna get
What's
off
his
the
name? What's his name?
I don't know.
What's his name?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. I don't know.
Franklin. I used to collect the new 52
did
action
you?
figures, and I had the Green Lantern that looked like he was on the Harlem Globetrotters. Do you know? He's got like. Do you know which one I'm talking about? No! He's got. Oh my God! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That probably sounded way more racist than it needed to be. James looked at me like, "Yeah, I understand," and he did nothing. The fucking deadpan.
Kyle Rayner.
Kyle.
He's got the full face.
Wait, let me
I
see.
hope everyone has a full face. I know. Oh.
No, because he got the stupidest mask. He's my least favorite mask of the Green Lanterns.
Yeah, why? That
Yeah, that's just his mask.
it's like a Nightwing cowl. I don't see that as being Green
It's
Lantern.
bad.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's too bulky.
Yeah, like
I like the sleeker design. that they
you like the
usually
Domino mask.
have. Yeah, it just fits better. That's how I see Green Lantern. I don't like that. That's too much.
Kyle Rayner's girlfriend was the one who invented the term "getting fridged."
That's good to know.
You know what "getting fridged" is?
No, I don't know.
No,
if I
we're
wanna
probably
know.
gonna
It's
tell
where
us.
where a hero's lover gets killed for no reason just to motivate them. Guess why it's called "getting fridged"?
Oh, so before we move on, while I'm still
can't
in
find
like
it.
the Arkham stuff, there was another fun little tidbit I found out of lore-wise. Anthony, do you know why? Do you know what Jason Todd was going after Joker for?
Kind of looks like a Harlem Globetrotter.
Okay.
I would say more like a Mexican.
Yeah, like a luchador. You know, I went with his culture. So
Do you know, in essentially, I guess a prequel to Arkham Asylum would be what Jason Todd was going after that Joker for that night?
No.
It is the most
Tell
fucked
me.
up
isn't there a
thing
video
I've ever
game?
heard.
Isn't there a video game? I've
Yeah,
heard
the
this.
Arkham series.
Yes. Oh my God, I'm gonna
They
hit you. I've
made-
played the Arkham.
They
but
have comics that tie in.
That's
right?
what it is. Someone was
So-
talking about it.
Yes. So Jason Todd was going after Joker that night
Because-
because he kidnapped a school full of kindergartners and was like, "Hey, don't worry. If you just do what I tell you, you'll get them all back in one piece. I swear." Jason didn't listen and went after him. He found them in the warehouse. They were in one piece. Joker murdered every kindergartner and stitched them into a giant ball of limbs.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds about
Sounds
right.
about right.
Jason lost his shit, and that is how he got captured that night.
Yep.
It
That's
was
the
the
plot
most
of the third
fucked
game,
up
right?
thing I've ever heard.
Is it like before?
They're
Arkham
in
Knight,
one
the first one?
piece.
Okay.
I was like,
But
that's
yeah.
fucked up.
The Arkham Knight is Jason.
Because there's Arkham,
Yes.
there's Arkham.
Yeah, they did
Asylum,
and
City,
Arkham City.
Knight.
Okay, I've only played
there's
up
also
to City.
Origins, but that one is debated by people. It's been
No,
made
because
Origins
that's
canon
where you go to
great.
Blackgate,
canon.
right, or whatever.
Yeah.
You fuck that one.
That one's great.
It's made canon, then
can't
not
do it.
canon, and it's back and forth.
It's fine. I just want to remaster. That's all I want. I just want to play it again.
I
That's all I
would too,
want.
because that
don't.
studio got
That's fine.
they got
I can't get
handed
through the
a
other
shitty hand
three.
to make
That's
it,
okay.
and I would like to see it.
I'm bad at
come
those
back
games.
It's okay.
I'm very bad at those games.
Um,
In Arkham City, that's the third one, right?
Second one.
Which one's the third one?
Technically,
Technically,
Origins.
is, yeah.
No, don't.
Release-wise,
technically.
yeah.
Release-wise.
Origins.
No, just which one comes... Okay, so which one do you fly around the city of Arkham?
Arkham City.
Okay, that's the one I've played the most. Where, like, you're battling, like, the Joker.
Do you have a car or not?
Sometimes.
Car, that's night.
No.
Okay. Not Knights, Night.
Night.
And,
Okay.
and Knights comes... There's a Knights, which is the fifth game. Right?
That's Gotham Knights. That's not connected at all.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
separate canon.
So this is Arkham Knight. Yes, okay. This is the one that I've played. I'm bad at that game, but my Batman pretty well upgraded. He can take a bunch of punches before he dies. Because that's all I can fucking do. I can't figure out the plot of that fucking game. I can't glide worth shit. I immediately, when someone's like, yeah, just go get the quick rope zoopy thingy, and I went and got that immediately, and that's helped a lot, but I still have no fucking idea. And now I'm trying to fucking find assassins and track Talia and shit, the shadows.
I just played
That's the
through
second
that
game.
recently.
Sure. I thought it was the third one too.
No, that's City.
Sure. They all
If you're,
run
I mean, if
together.
you're driving a Batmobile, then it has to be night. It's the only one they have.
I'm
a
not.
Batmobile.
Sometimes I'm driving a Batmobile.
So yeah, that has to be.
I don't know.
I were just
City
confusing
doesn't. I
ourselves.
just played. through
Listen,
these. City is the only one.
the
that,
last 5 minutes irrelevant, and
Knight's
I
the only one that has
apologize
a
for
Batmobile.
listeners having to sit through it.
The thing is,
You're
I don't
you're
know
not
if-
having
if
a
he's
stroke, we
remembering
are.
or remembering it.
So
Which
there-
one do you have to rescue people from the Penguin in?
That's the third one.
Okay, that's the one that I'm playing then. Where, like, you have to sneak around the Natural History Museum.
No,
That's
that's
the
the
second
second
one.
one.
Oh, then that's the one I've played the most of.
Batmobile
Okay.
throws me out because
I swear I drive. Which one do you play as Catwoman in as well?
Second one.
Second
Okay,
one
then
or
that's
third.
the one. Okay.
Or
The City. Nope, you don't.
No,
I
only
played
the
City.
second-
I
the
played
third
Arkham
one
City.
only gets
Okay,
it
which
if you
one?
get
Which one
the,
is? Are you in Bruce Wayne the beginning, and then you get
City.
beat it up, and then you have to call an Alfred, and he
that's
drops
City
you?
then,
Okay,
yeah.
that's the one that I've played the most of. Then, okay.
Good.
Is that the one where you
God.
think you're rescuing Barbara, and then like you don't rescue Barbara, but you
No.
rescue Barbara?
That's
That's
Arkham
Knight.
Knight.
I have no idea where I'm fucking playing these
That's
games.
where
You know
Scarecrow
what?
got
Maybe
eaten by Killer
I've
Croc and then came
watched the Arkham Knights playthrough.
The fact that you're
and I
like,
haven't
that's-
played it
you're
myself.
describing all this is.
Fucking no.
Wasn't that when you rescue Barbara, but you don't actually rescue Barbara? Like, that's the third one.
I like how you knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Though. Like,
Yes. Oh, yes.
God damn it.
I 240 Darkham Knight. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
Speaking of having a stroke, are you guys ready for Twisters?
Oh my God.
Twins. Twins.
Me and Anthony saw the commercial. Like, I knew it was coming. I had saw Twisters. But here's the thing. I kind of like the premise how he's a tornado hunter trying to stop a tornado with drones and metal balls and
You
shit.
remember what they did in the first movie? We're gonna stop them this time.
We got
ain't
more
learning
technology
about
here
'em.
in 2024.
See, the problem is they're thinking about it all wrong. You don't need drones. What you need are rockets. You need a rocket to propel the exact same speed in the opposite direction of the tornado. That would stop it.
No. If there's anything I've
No.
learned, you just need to lasso it, and you can take it where you
The
want.
tornado's spinning this way. You need rockets to go this way. That way they cancel
I
each
don't think
other
that's how
out,
it works.
and therefore no more
I
tornado.
don't think that's how it works. But yes, Twisters was there were so many that came out. Twisters was a wild out of the punch. I'm like, how the fuck?
Dude, I hope Carrie
Fucking
always comes back.
40
Nowhere for
years
me.
later,
Yeah,
Jesus
it's like,
Christ.
Is that Kevin Costner?
No,
No, that another actor who's passed away. That's
Glenn Close.
no, Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton.
It's
Yes,
Bill
that's what it
Paxton
is.
and fuck, what's her name?
Carrie Ellis.
Is it Carrie Ellis?
No, Carol.
Helen Hunt.
Helen Hunt.
Helen Hunt. Thank
Carrie Ellis is in it.
Yes, I know.
He's,
but
the,
that's
he's
it's a
the
guy.
evil tornado chaser. Oh, Philip Seymour Hoffman was in it too. Another late actor.
No, it's
It's a movie that some of the people in my family really enjoyed.
Why?
Because they're rednecks. What do you think they're going to enjoy? They're going to enjoy things like Talladega Nights, and then it's going to be followed up by Twister, and then late at night when your mom's all alone, she pulls out the tub of ice cream and you watch Armageddon because Ben Affleck and fucking Bruce Willis for whatever reason.
It's not a sequel.
No, it's its own original thing.
It's a remake.
Yeah. It's a spiritual successor.
It's an update.
That's
Close.
not how that works. But that's fine. I guess again.
It's a remaster.
Apparently, we're just throwing out words again. I have a real quick complaint.
Okay.
It's gonna. This is playing a long con. Netflix.
Oh, here we go.
Screen Rant and CBR, our favorites.
Yep.
Love
where
them
are
to
we
death.
going this time?
So they published an article about a week ago that said Guillermo del Toro's giant robot whatever is like trending on #1 on Netflix. Every time they bring this movie back, it trends on Netflix. It's a
great
good fucking movie. Like, it's #2 in the US. Yes, because you keep fucking taking it away.
Yes.
Like, if you just leave it there, it would be consistently good. And then
Like McRib.
someone's like, is you gonna make, the issue I take is the first one's so good that I think we just need to take the second one and it doesn't exist anymore and we're gonna scream this shit, right? So you have 1 and 2 and then we can have 1, or like Terminator even, we'll have 1 and then a new one and a new one, and we can like branch off into other universes because then you have the anime. So technically right now it goes 1 anime 2, right?
Right.
We're gonna go 1, 3, 5, and over here we're gonna do 2, 4, 6. Okay, I think we can do this. Branches out, right? Prime timeline is shit. 2's Godzilla, King Kong. 3's more aliens, right?
I think you're overthinking it.
No, I'm not.
Prequel.
I don't want a prequel.
You want a prequel?
Why do you want to? You want to see fucking Marshall Pentecost fucking get
Hell yeah!
cancer?
Dude, I love watching old black men get cancer.
It's gonna be him and Morgan Freeman or some shit in fucking Doomsday
I could get
Defender.
into this machine, but I'm not giving you cancer.
So hang on, right? I thought about this. It's been in my brain.
I'm gonna adopt that small little Asian child.
Kind of like Jared. Sometimes you just get something in your brain. You gotta say it out loud. You let the intrusive thoughts win. So 1, right? What? At the end of 1, what happens?
They seal the breach.
Right, they blow up the breach. What if they didn't see? Because this is where the issue in 2 comes in, right? Because the breach isn't there.
Because they sealed the breach.
Right? They sealed that breach. What if there was a breach?
The Atlantic Rim.
No, that's an actual thing. And I know you know that's a thing. So it's in a mountain, right? And so they're coming from a mountain.
Fire.
And then what if it's in the sky and we're just basically doing Godzilla, but instead of Godzilla, it's a giant fucking robot.
Giant robot.
I think it's a perfect like.
So you're saying robot fight in sky?
No, I'm saying robot fight on Earth from Sky People Fall. Okay, so listen, listen. So do you remember at the beginning where whatever the fuck his name is, like, we should have been looking to the skies, we should have been looking to the oceans because that's where the first kaiju.
Yeah, it's Riley Hunter.
What if we? Is that who his name is?
Yeah.
Okay. What if we just
Riley.
we just fucking flip it upside down and we actually also should have been looking to the sky as well.
We thought we should be looking at the sky, but turns out we should have been looking at the sky.
Yeah, just flip it all like exactly. Pacific Rim 2, The Deep, Pacific Rim 3,
Stratosphere.
No, that's a good name for a Jaeger. Strato something.
Stratosphere.
It's just it really just pissed me off because they're like it's trending. It is on any time you take that away and you bring it back, it is always immediately #1.
Because people love it.
Dude, when they took away the Mexican pizza, everyone wanted the Mexican pizza. Now the Mexican pizza's back. No one cares.
Let's not use
No one gives a
Mexican
shit.
pizza as an example.
Okay,
for
they
a
just make
great
rib
movie.
then.
But I will say I want if we're gonna do sequels, we're gonna go full sequels. We're getting 2, right? We're getting like the kaiju attacks with the armies, and at the end of that one is when the kaijus are introduced, and then we get the kaijus and the Jaeger's first iteration.
So what we're saying is you want like foot soldiers to fight small creatures.
No.
Instead of big ones.
No, I want foot soldiers fighting big ones. I want to see
So
when
you
they
want
like
the prequel where they first make the first Jaeger.
no. So
Cloverfield.
that's the second one.
Got it.
That's number 2. The first. Do you remember when Riley's like it took us 7 or 14 days to? I want to see that entire
Battle of
fucking
Chicago,
14 days.
or
I want to see every fucking army just try to take this motherfucker down and nothing works until finally they get a lucky shot and it blows its fucking brains out.
It's like that one commercial with the alligator at the golf course and they blow a fucking thing.
Yeah.
It just explodes.
Yes. That's what I want. If we're gonna do that, we're gonna go full on, and then we can get the introducing like.
I gotta say.
And then like an hour and a half, 2 hours into the first prequel, it's like we have this great new program. It's giant nuclear powered robots. It's a viable option.
And then a young mustache-less Idris Elba going, what's the worst that can happen?
It's a CGI Idris Elba who just looks really young, and it's just like, sign me up, sir.
I love not having tumors in my body. Sign me up.
Jesus Christ. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Where are we going? We're going to China.
I don't know
if that's where Maraca's from.
Oh god, the Russians would be so fun because they're like, so Chernobyl. Yeah, we don't care about that anymore. That's actually how we're powering this. That the actual head of the Russian robot is the Chernobyl reactor.
Oh, the first, they're like first like final attack is like elephant foot.
Yeah,
it's just like it just hits the kaiju. He's like, oh no, I have cancer now.
Sorry, I
have to go home and kiss my wife.
Yeah, it pissed me off because like they're like, yeah, of course it's number 1, like it is every time.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at my own fucking joke of the fucking just throwing cancer rocks at the kaijus and then they just stop because they're like, oh no. Speaking of this whole lore thing.
Real quick, sorry.
Okay.
Real quick. And then I want a prequel of that one, which is just basically like Jurassic Park, but it's just like them sending through dinosaurs and they keep fucking dying because it's not terraformed correctly, and then an asteroid happens.
And it's a fucking Jaeger.
Yeah.
From the future past.
It's made of liquid metal. We got a Terminator 2 situation going on. We can bring back that dude. He can play the giant and fucking
we thought it was an asteroid that killed the dinosaurs.
It was me.
It's Adam Driver.
Oh my god. Sorry. Go ahead, Anthony.
So speaking of, our Pacific Rim lore and all that, there was a trailer for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Well, first off, I want to say, props to all these movie companies for spending less money.
So much less money.
To just do a teaser saying, go see it online.
It was literally every movie trailer was like 15 seconds, but like, hey, check out the full trailer online. I'm like, genius.
So much.
Fucking genius.
I can't believe it took them 58.
I don't even know they did that.
I can't believe it took them 58 years to do that.
Christ. Well, I don't think there's been that many commercials.
They ran out of crypto, so.
Yeah, oh my god, that's what Anthony said. He's like, remember last year when it was all cryptocurrencies? And like, I do.
But, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I'm so excited for this movie.
What's your favorite bud?
It looks really good.
It looks so good.
It looks so good.
It takes 200 years in the future.
Is it really?
Is that how far it's set?
It's like 300 years in the future.
I was wondering because I didn't see like where the time set because like I just saw a monkey that was kind of more intelligent wearing what is clearly regalia, which was fucking awesome, but I didn't understand it.
No,
I'm like when we left the monkeys, they were still pretty stupid.
Yep, no, it takes a few hundred years.
There was like Caesar there. I mean, there were things that were starting to be built. So I was a bit confused coming in. It was like, oh, did they get like a little more advanced?
Why has he got regalia and a crown? I don't understand.
Oh god, I forget what's his fucking name. It's like is a great name,
right?
It's like Proxima or something.
Proxima, yep.
That sounds about right.
Kingdom of the
No, I mean it looks interesting enough. It's got my attention.
So good. Cornelius is.
It's interesting seeing them take the old movies and be like, what ideas did they use that didn't quite work well?
Yeah.
What can we do now?
Well, I don't know if we can really do that because
they can read your brain.
Yes, the humanoids under the ground. I mean, the issue. You haven't seen all of the Planet?
I don't
the
think I've
original,
seen
have you?
the
Proximus
last few, but I've seen
Caesar.
the first
Yes.
2.
That's his name, Proximus.
So you've seen
It's
you've
the
seen the
blob.
first 2 of the original trilogy.
Yeah.
So you,
Yeah, that-
when
that was
they-
'cause of my stepdad.
when
He was
the
insistent I watch
bomb,
it.
so you know the bomb blows up, and
Yep.
then they go to the past, kind of.
Yeah,
And then
I
the circus
saw-
person, who's Ricardo Montalban, is
Yeah.
okay. So it gets really fucking weird
I
from
thought it
there,
got weirder. I
and
think
it's
I've
like a
seen a
self.
bit of one,
It's a
and I was like,
self-fulfilling prophecy. It is,
Alright.
which is why I think we should watch them eventually.
Then there's a disease that kills all the dogs and cats, so
Yeah.
everyone adopts apes.
And everyone adopts apes, and that's why yes. That's why,
seems like
and then
a
the apes
drastic
hate that.
jump.
No, it's fucking wild.
Yeah, I'd have to.
Um,
I'm gonna have to.
No, really, if you get a chance to watch them, just do it because it's
I'm gonna have to. 'cause
wild fucking
that-
ride.
That just hurts
Dude,
my
it's
brain a little bit.
fucking
They got
the Blob
apes.
from X-Men Origins.
Who?
He's Kevin Durant. He's playing Proximus.
That's awesome.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Gabriel himself.
So we got a couple more trailers.
I'm
Yes,
so
we
horny
do.
because I love the series. I think it's the perfect trilogy. Sorry, not to cut you
No,
off.
you're
No, you're good. You're good.
So I'm excited. I'm hoping that they do this one. I hope this one does really good, so we get another one, which takes a few hundred more years into the
Will you
future.
actually get to the Planet of the Apes finally?
Yeah, and then we get a remake of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, that would actually be really cool.
Great way to end it.
You could just finish making them too, because all the scripts are there. You could make it actually work on a
Do it again.
A quick trailer I'll throw out.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else was interested in what, but they did the Fall Guy, Ryan Gosling trailer that came out, and it looks like just like a fun dumb action movie with Ryan Gosling. I was kind of curious if anybody else watched the trailer because there
I
was a
didn't
bit
see
with
it.
Taylor
What-
Swift
I
that made me
saw-
laugh.
Oh yes, I know. Yes.
Are you crying to Taylor Swift? Doesn't everybody?
Yeah. Speaking of Ryan Gosling, I told Anthony this, but I think that you'd find it fun too. So when Ryan Gosling was first starting out and he was in The Notebook, like he was doing stuff with Warner Brothers, and he was starting to be a big name for himself, and they're like, hey, he asked the executives, like, hey, can I climb the WB water tower? And they go, no, you can't. No, absolutely not. It's all he wants in his life, Jared. It's all he wants in his life is to climb the WB water tower and be an Animaniac, okay?
I like that. That's an innocent dream that he has.
Hang on. He hits it big with La La Land. He asks him, like, hey, can I? Like, I'm Ryan Gosling. Can I climb the WB tower? They're like, no. After Barbie's released, Vanity Fair reaches out to him like, hey, we want to do a photo shoot with you. Is there any place in particular you'd like to do this photo shoot? He goes, yeah, actually there is. Can you get it so where we can do it on the WB water tower? And they go, sure. Fucking his Vanity Fair is on the fucking WB water tower. Great fucking photos. The closest you'll ever get to the top of this tower. It is fucking amazing. And it is such a purist dream to do that, to be an Animaniac. It is so, I'm just like, my heart felt so happy that the one thing he really wanted more than anything is just him to climb the fucking WB water tower and take fucking photos. It's amazing. It's so fucking good.
He's just like us.
He's just like us. Fucking Yakko Wacko and Dot are gonna greet his ass.
Yakko Wacko Dot and Ryan Gosling.
Totally insane. Yeah,
Not to go back to Kingdom of Planet of the Apes, but this movie is the director is going to do the Legend of Zelda movie too.
I don't have any faith in that. So
Yeah, no, I'm
so
still-
no. Depending how good this movie is,
no, I have no faith in that.
Make me how I
The
feel.
minute I saw Aria Red was involved, I went, I have no faith. I've lost faith with him
What are you
after
talking
everything
about?
he's done with sound.
Dude, aren't we gonna go watch Madam Web on Valentine's Day?
No.
If Mike wants to see it, I would sacrifice to see it for Mike. Past that, I have
the
no
next
intentions
movie
for
I
that
want to see
movie.
is Dune. I'm holding off till Dune. There's not a whole
Gotcha.
there's not a whole lot of things that I actually want to see. Dune is the one.
I want the popcorn bucket.
I
Got
don't want the
first one,
popcorn bucket.
second,
If I go see Dune, they have the popcorn bucket.
He's gonna buy it for the
I'm
memes.
buying it.
But there was another
seen the
trailer that
popcorn
dropped
bucket?
that we're
It's a
kind of
giant worm?
skirting around. It's no.
It's a flashlight.
Have you not seen the popcorn
No.
bucket?
I got you.
Jared.
No, I don't pay attention to the popcorn
Jared.
buckets.
We shouldn't.
Don't worry,
We
it's a
shouldn't
recent
show him.
search.
We should like blindfold him and make him reach his hand in it. Jared.
What do you mean it's a flush?
This was
Oh
a
my
decision. This was a decision. It was a decision.
You get to put your hands to the mouth every time you want popcorn. I want it.
That was a decision that got
That
made.
was a
huh?
decision
I
that got
want it.
made.
Huh.
I would use this so often. I put all my Halloween candy in there.
I don't have a response to that. That's a thing.
I do. Yeah, sign me up. $40
I was-
on eBay. That's how much.
I was talking to one of my work wives. That's right. I'm a polygamist at work. I've been watching a lot of Futurama too. I'm sorry.
Controversial.
Just at work. And it's a waterfall reference. If anyone watches Futurama, it's fine. He defends Zoidberg when he eats the flag.
Yes.
She just watched. She asked if I watched the Miss Marvel movie. I was like, "You mean Marvel Studios presents the Marvels?" Yes, I saw the movie in theater. She goes, "What did you think of it?" I was like, solid B-. I really like Brie Larson in tight leather. That's the only thing that bumped it up for me. She goes, "I didn't like all the cheesy, stupid shit." I'm like, that is.
You have to be more
that is
specific.
With the song and dance, the only good scene in the entire thing, the singing planet, the bilingual thing. She hated that.
I also liked Tanyora Paris.
Who's that?
That's Monica Rambeau.
I did not.
I liked her in the leather.
I didn't. It's Brie Larson or no one. Sorry. But yeah, she watched that. I only bring this point up because then I said, like, the only next superhero movie that's going to be out is Deadpool and Wolverine.
Whoa!
I was waiting to bring that up.
Yeah, I know. That's why I tried to segue into it real good for you.
I'm jumping into it. Let's go! It starts with the TVA.
It does. No, it doesn't. It starts with a birthday.
Well, yeah.
No, it starts with a birthday.
No, it starts with a fucking cake.
It does start with a cake.
You want to be
He's
specific?
turning 1 because he's regenerated, finally. Which is a good fucking bit, but I hate it. It's a good bit, but fuck off.
The wig.
The wig got to me so. It's stapled to his head, too.
Oh, of course.
Did you see the staple? Like, it's literally on the top.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking, I was like, are you shitting me? Okay. You guys can go ahead now.
The TVA,
Yes.
with references to End of Loki, you can see the stuff going through and coming out.
Yes, you can.
I hope
So
our boy shows up, Owen Wilson.
don't think so.
There is a.
They're gonna give us like multiple
theory
endings.
about things that had been said before as compared to what the trailer was looking like.
Yeah.
So they said it was going to be the whole possibly the Deadpool kills Marvel Universe, right?
Yeah.
So
Kinda
people are talking
saves
that
the
this
universe?
TVA is the Fox Universe TVA, and that Deadpool's going to be trimming off all the shit that's not the MCU, so that when they
That'd be
establish
great.
what's what, everything else is going to be gone.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
great.
And
he-
that's why you get to be one of the heroes, is because he's just going to trim all the excess shit that they've acquired.
Pyro's in it
Prune.
There's
Pyro.
so many
from X2 and
fucking people
X3
in
and
this.
X-Men 3 United. He's the one who does the fire. Him and Iceman had the big finale.
Yeah.
He shoots fire.
I can't really make fire, and I can only manipulate it.
He makes fire.
a god.
That's his whole thing. He's got the lighter.
Can I not to lay out everything?
Makes
but
fire.
In the comics,
don't
he's,
think I've
he's better with
ever
fire.
seen X3 all the way through.
Oh my
Is that
God,
United
Michael,
or We
yeah.
Stand?
Yeah, you're not missing.
Is that the one where that's Michael Fassbender that lifts the entire stadium, or is that
That's Days of Future Past.
yeah. That's
okay? Which one? What happens to Magneto in the third one?
He gets shot with medicine.
Yeah, he manipulates Dark Phoenix into working for him, and then
Yep,
Wolverine has to
yeah.
kill him, and then they shoot him so that he loses power, so he can't help her anymore, and then
He's
Logan cries because he had to stab Jean.
There's a cure for mutants, and they're trying
Yeah.
to.
Is that the one
Kill
with
the
Peter
kid.
Dinklage, or is that 2?
No, that's Days of Future Past.
Yeah, that's Days of Future
Damn it.
Past.
Which one has the angel dude who cuts off his wings?
That's 3.
Okay, I've seen it
that's
then.
United.
We're good.
Yeah.
He has a rich dad who's trying
Yeah.
to find the cure for mutants. Okay,
Yeah.
now I've seen it. It just took a second.
I'm the
Because
juggernaut,
you know,
bitch.
because you know why? Because I only know the B plot of that movie because there is no A plot, and so. Am I wrong?
The B plot of
It's a
Jean
much-
Grey trying to fuck Wolverine.
Yes.
She's
You
her telling that
me.
Which one's Jean Grey? Is that
it's a psychic one.
okay? Which
redhead
one?
one.
Rogue. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
That was a weird, awkward sexual tension in all those movies.
Yeah, she's like 12.
The best thing I've ever
Well, she's
heard.
like 18, but yes.
Yeah, she's like, I want to. She's like, I'm horny for you, and Wolverine's like, no. Smoke cigar.
Rightly so.
I think the funniest thing I've ever heard said about Wolverine and Jean Grey with those movies is like, dude, you had a kiss one time in the first fucking movie. Move on.
Yep.
You got no action past like one makeup.
Well, yeah,
session.
but then
What do
She
you
undid
mean?
his, she undid his belt with her mind. Sign me up.
no, I think in X-Men in X-Men Wolverine Origins we kind of get a little bit more backstory into that. He's a one woman kind of guy,
Yes.
and he's only ever going to be with that one woman because
Until they get killed.
and they're both manipulative.
So side tangent, Anthony, and Mike. But
No, it's fine. You can ignore
it's
me.
it has to do with Sabretooth there, because Anthony, have you ever looked at the history in comics between Sabretooth and Wolverine, like
No,
why
I
they really
haven't.
do what they do?
Aren't they
Aren't
just
they
dudes?
brothers? I thought they
They're
were
not
brothers.
That was something Origins did. And
Okay, so
They're just dudes.
fuck me apparently.
Sabretooth was just a dude who had powers like him, like Logan when he had his whatever, but like nearly murdered his brother, and his parents are super religious, so they would just rip out his fangs and tie him up all the time until he got older, and then he murdered his parents.
Then he became Tyler Mane.
Because he had murdered his brother, essentially every year on Logan's birthday, Sabretooth hunts him down to murder the person he loves, simply because Logan reminds him of his little brother that he would torture every year on his birthday. And because they're both fucking immortal and can't die, and Sabretooth... And here's the thing, Logan has the metal and the weight. Sabretooth still kicks his ass because Sabretooth was always the better version of Logan. People argue that, but like, he always fucking loses. Sabretooth is stronger, faster, all around a better version of his powers, and like solely comes on his birthday to fuck with him and then leave.
I mean, Wolverine literally had to get adamantium claws to be on
Any kind
level.
of level.
Yeah. I mean, don't forget, Wolverine is like 5'1", 5'2" at a good day.
So yeah, that was
Sabretooth is 6'10".
I found a video on like explaining all like this. There's so many different accounts where they've had that, but like literally that's all it said. There was even like, it was like World War II or some shit, and his birthday came up. Sabretooth like sold out the squadron. They got wiped, and then it was just the two of them duking it out, and him being like, "It's your fucking birthday. It's tradition. I fuck with you every year," and it's like, he's just an asshole to be an asshole. That's really it.
Everyone needs one.
Anyway,
But Deadpool 3, I'm excited.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Well,
Help me up, you big A. Shink. Never mind. I'm good.
I can't wait to see Hugh Jackman again. Horny for it.
I can't wait to see Hugh Jackman. Overall, I can't wait to see
Yuki-san's there again.
what they're doing. But I was excited for that whole trailer. I was so happy.
I was excited for 4.4 seconds.
And you
And
saw
then
the wig.
No, and then I remembered I don't give a shit about superhero movies anymore. Even this one, which is sad to say, like, I'm going to go see it, I'm going to have a good time. It's just,
I'll see you in theaters.
I don't have words to describe how burnt out I am from
Fatigue.
superheroes.
That's fair. That's fair.
If you need to look up any episode where we talk about Marvel,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
that's
anything in the
true.
last fucking year and a half. The only reason I want to go see Madam Web because it's not really.
Sydney Sweeney in tights.
God, fuck yes. God damn yes. Dakota Johnson too. I fucking love Dakota Johnson. Just yes. Ever since like Social Network, yes. Yes, all yes. Are we done talking about Deadpool?
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you guys Super Bowl? I sent this in the group chat, but Nickelodeon won. They did Sweet Victory as a pregame show on Nickelodeon, which is great, and they read
all that.
You didn't. Hey, listen, but you didn't miss anything.
I didn't think I
But
was gonna
what
miss
you
anything,
did
but-
miss is the augmented reality that they did. You know what augmented reality is?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You just looked at me like dumb, like slimy. I didn't mean to be like. I'm sorry, but like you're like fuck. Like it went blank for a
Reality?
second. I know, right? With like the virtual reality
Yeah.
slime they threw on. But then what you also missed
Yeah, that's good.
was Dora the Explorer explaining football.
I'm fucking sorry.
There was a holding penalty, and Dora the Explorer comes on the screen and explains what a holding penalty is.
It was great.
It was fucking wild.
Tom Kenny and Bill Farbengar,
Yep.
whatever his name is, they
Yeah.
were doing live commentary.
Live commentary on Nickelodeon
As SpongeBob and Patrick.
as SpongeBob and Patrick.
When a fumble happened,
Yeah.
you know what Patrick said?
Did I have a
Firmly
stroke?
grasp it.
Firmly grasp it.
Did I have a stroke
No.
and wake up in 2002?
This
or
is
something?
exactly what should have happened.
Listen, listen.
I'm
It's
trying
so
to fucking-
fun.
Why
It's
this year? Why?
because they signed a big contract with it. Paramount did.
Yeah.
Paramount and the NFL have a huge fucking contract right now. It's funny because like we talked about the Travis Kelce thing before with Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
It showed a picture of him and it didn't say Travis Kelce. It said Taylor Swift's boyfriend. And in the little blurb it said good at football. Good at football.
Seen that floating around. I didn't know if that's where it came from.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
from Nickelodeon, man. It was wild. I can't believe they fucking did that shit. And it's just they're gonna do it all next year too, with all the games that they can.
God.
So,
Because why wouldn't they?
yep.
Yeah, I didn't really get to watch
Hang on.
the game.
Strike is when an offensive player illegally moves after lining up for, but prior to the snap. Where are we going? Back 5 yards!
Yeah, it literally tells the penalty too. Where we go?
Dun, dun, dun.
Back 5 yards.
That's fucking stupid.
She does it constantly, and it is fucking. It is.
This was their what they.
Oh
that's what they
my
look like.
god.
Get ready for the big game. We're going live shortly, so we want to make sure it goes smooth here. We need to warm up.
They were like
Yeah, in
that.
full fucking.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Mocap.
So they were
God
actually like there.
Yeah.
Well, not there.
It's
but.
Not there, but
wild,
yeah, no, I get
right?
it. Yeah,
And here's the thing.
shit.
I love what they're doing because like a lot of like little girls are watching this with their father. You watch it on Nickelodeon. It explains what every penalty. It explains what the horse collar
That would've helped
was.
me
It
so
explained
much
what
as a kid.
holding was. It was fucking great. Like the NFL, super fucking ahead of their time for doing this because the amount of
that-
money
I'll
they
give them
are
that.
going to make.
Mm-hmm. I think my favorite part was where number 57 for the
Oh my God.
49ers
Oh my god.
walked onto. Have you seen this?
No, I didn't. I haven't watched anything.
So
Oh,
it is.
I know
It is
one
a.
because my dad posted.
It is a field goal attempt or a turnover, right? And so the 49ers getting ready to take over the ball. The man lightly jogs onto the field and pulls his fucking Achilles tendon and is out the rest of the game. Not tackled.
Here, I got it.
Let's watch 57, Dre Greenlaw.
He hops and then right there,
Bam.
he just down. He just down. He dead. He down. Pulled his fucking Achilles.
No.
What?
It exploded.
Oh. What?
His Achilles exploded.
No.
Yeah.
That you know what he did? He didn't do enough warm up jumps right there.
Yeah.
2 wasn't enough. He
No.
should have went for the third.
Apparently, it
yeah, apparently
just.
2 is a primer. You got to do it a couple more times.
Yeah, no. From what people said, that the doctor was saying like he tore his tendon
How
and it
the
just
fuck?
exploded.
He walked.
I've never heard of someone
God, getting,
exploding it.
getting old sucks. I don't want my Achilles to explode.
That guy is out for the rest of his life.
Yeah, I don't think there's recovering from that
No.
one.
Got this. Oh,
And then you lost the game too.
then
You don't
you
even get a
lost the
fucking
game.
ring, and you ended your career walking
worry,
onto
we'll
the
win this
field,
for you, champ.
and you don't get the
Thanks,
fucking
guys.
ring.
No, it was great.
God damn.
Dude, the halftime show was pretty poppin'.
Oh, I don't.
I've seen mixed reviews.
Dude,
Yeah.
Usher and Alicia Keys fucking were all over each other.
It is probably the second best halftime show that I've ever seen.
Alicia Keys is married. Not Usher.
To not Usher.
Well, when you're.
But yeah, when you're Usher. I think my favorite meme that's come from it was that one Key and Peele sketch about looking at the porn history.
Yeah.
with Sweaty.
Yeah.
It's just like Usher at the halftime show.
Yep.
Because that man was sweaty.
Sweating.
And then, of course, they ended it with Yeah.
Well, yeah.
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 Little John and Luda.
Yeah.
Ludacris with an
Oh, yeah.
afro?
It was wild.
I've never seen this man with that much hair. He was quack.
We're talking about Ludacris, like from Fast and Furious Ludacris?
Yeah. Luda.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen it with the afro. He had it in Fast 2.
I've never seen any
Yeah,
Fast and
yeah.
Furious movies.
Oh, well, that's fair. Yeah, when he gets introduced to
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Fast 2, he still had his giant. It even has the pick in it in that movie. Like, and he'll just randomly So I've seen him with the hair. I would have been like, he's got the hair back.
I mean, I knew it was Luda because it's Luda.
I didn't know
That's
enough
fair.
of the songs to give a shit, but it was a good performance.
I'm kind of sad that he didn't do DJ's Got Us Fallen in Love.
He did. It was at the beginning. You might have been changing your son.
I might have
You
been.
missed it.
Yeah, or outside with a dog or something. But
Yeah.
he did. He did that one.
We left after the halftime show
Yeah,
because
I
it was
don't
fucking
fucking-
9 o'clock.
Unless I stayed
yeah,
up and
the wrong
watched the
way.
whole thing in overtime. And
Hey, remember when I said there's going to be overtime? And you said no?
I'm just happy.
No, the thing is, they were both evenly matched, which is why the score was so low, because they were both really good teams.
no. Anthony,
49ers had a really good defense. They both had really good defenses, and that was the problem. Their offenses sucked.
I wasn't too surprised at Kansas City only because living in Nebraska, Mahomes was all anybody talked about.
Dude,
he's a
fuck,
piece of shit.
dude, Travis Kelce got fucking benched.
So
in
here's the
first.
thing. Like I don't know how much sports you guys know, right?
I know enough to have a
barely.
conversation.
Right. The quarterback takes a snap and can throw it, it can run with it, can
Yep.
hand it off.
Yep.
In overtime, Mahomes finally started running the fucking ball to pick up first downs. Where the fuck was that? I felt like Rip Torn in dodgeball again. Would somebody just catch a goddamn ball? You're about as useful as a poopy flavored lollipop. Ugh, it
Like-
was frustrating.
Like I said, their defense was really good. Their offense was terrible.
and they got so fucking lucky on the final drive in OT to win that. It was their game to lose. So
My dad was in Kansas City for the weekend.
Huh.
I don't even know. I don't know. Him and Don just wanted to take a trip, but they were at a place watching. So the only reason I knew they won is they posted the video of everyone going fucking stupid. in the bar.
yeah.
I got something
Our trainer is from Kansas City,
Oh
so
boy.
Do you,
like-
do you guys follow
No.
Joe Biden
No.
on Twitter?
Why are you following?
You,
Joe
you have
Biden
a
on
Twitter still?
That's what he tweeted at the very end of the game,
That's funny as
just
shit.
like we drew it.
That's funny as shit. That's amazing on so many levels.
This is the Joe Biden Twitter.
I fucking love that.
As soon as they won, he posted that.
That's amazing.
It is
So fucking good.
fucking hilarious.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
there was statistical breakdown of how long Taylor Swift was shown on during the Super Bowl.
Some
If you
dude.
must know, 54 seconds.
Yeah, it wasn't that much. Oh my god, I have to tell you this real quick. Two things. One, in the training, I told this to Anthony. Have you watched the Harry Potter movies?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll get the reference. They're like in training, like I'm with like 16 other people in the training. Like, what's the Super Bowl score gonna be? And I put like Chiefs 35, San Francisco 29, but Taylor Swift will catch the golden snitch. Right, see, that's the reaction I wanted. Right, not a single fucking titter, not
Seriously?
a tit, nothing from my. And I was
That's
so
fucking
pissed
funny.
off. Also, some dude bet $50 that Taylor Swift would kick a field goal. Now this is on like FanDuel and shit like that. Do you know what the payout was if Taylor Swift had kicked a field goal? He would have won $4 billion. That's
Man.
he bet 50 had a chance to win $4 billion
I
with
mean,
a butt-e.
I would not take that bet because I know that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna losing $50.
I'm not losing
It was
$50.
for the meme, but god damn, that was fun.
Oh man, I wish I could throw away $50 for a
Fucking
meme.
right?
So coming in. Did you guys know that someone here in town won $100,000 off the lottery?
Probably.
Yeah. I heard about it from work because they were talking about
What did they buy it at your place?
that.
Do you guys sell lotto?
Yeah.
You guys sell?
God, yeah.
You do scratchers or just the
Scratchers and regular.
You have
like the-
scratchers there?
Yeah, we got scratch offs and we have like
Fuck,
Powerball.
did I
one
not
up.
know that?
What's your next?
Are you guys just a glorified gas station?
Pretty much.
Okay.
They're a party store.
Yeah, fair. I guess.
I mean, we're like 99% booze, but then we have tobacco. And
you have
scratch
pop
offs.
and water and
It's-
juice.
See, no.
All that. The only thing we don't have is like what would be considered grocery: milk, eggs.
See, well, now
bread,
you
'cause
don't
need a
know
whole
this
other license
because
for that.
you lived in Michigan your whole life, but
Yeah.
I've lived in other places. Now there's places that are called convenience stores,
I know what a convenience
which are like
store
gas
is, asshole.
stations without the gas pumps.
Anthony, why you talk down to us like we're
Yeah.
morons?
I wasn't
He's
talking-
talking-
I wasn't
like,
talking
no,
to
that's
you.
you. It's not to you. It's,
I wasn't talking to
it
you.
is just to me.
Yeah.
He thinks he's on his high horse right now because he doesn't. I don't know what a convenience store is.
I don't know.
Motherfucker,
You don't have one.
places like Las
Oh, we have them all over the place.
Where?
Okay, so if you go down Barber Road, right here, My fucking aunt and uncle used to own one, asshole. Fucking, you go down Barber Road, there's a little, like, superette store right there that sells booze, and it's like a cutoff to, like, go to the lake. Also, on fucking Thornapple Lake, my mom's family used to own a little fucking convenience store right there. They sold the essentials, but they didn't have gas because they were too broke to fucking have. No, I just don't like to be called stupid.
I didn't say you were stupid.
Trying to talk down to me.
I didn't
I know what a
Michigan had convenience stores because y'all got party stores, which I've never heard of until I moved here.
That's what a convenience store is.
I know you've grown up in the little
You go to
town,
Charlotte, you pass Swampy's. What do you think Swampy's
It's
is?
a party store. It says Swampy's Party Store.
Right, but they sell milk and eggs there too.
I don't know. I've never been to a party store.
It's the same thing as a convenience store. If you've been to one, you've been to the rest.
Nah, I've been to a 7-Eleven.
That's not anything.
Yeah, it's a
gas
store.
station.
No, it didn't have gas.
We
It was just a 7-Eleven.
Where at?
Las Vegas.
It's probably the last one that doesn't have fucking
I don't know if
gas.
it exists anymore.
Because they're all brought up by Speedway. They all got Speedway gas now.
But yeah, no. I used to, before, like in Vegas, 7-Eleven did not have gas. You just went there for like drinks and food.
How is that even profitable?
You'd be
Slurpees.
surprised.
I mean, because they're charging like 50 cents for a hot
they had
dog.
stuff like
So.
that up in Buffalo. There was no gas. It was just a little storefront, 7-Eleven, go and get whatever.
And you wonder, it's never like a good storefront
No,
either.
no,
It's
it's
like
not.
you're like, who would actually go in there? And I'm trying to think of in Grand Ledge,
Grand Ledge.
right there across from the bakery.
Okay, yeah.
There's that party store that has bars and shit all over the
Uh-huh.
window. That's technically a convenience store. But who
Not
the
very
fuck's
convenient.
going in there? Who the fuck's going
Now,
in there?
I know who I am
yeah,
and what I belong
the
to.
white trash.
I do not go to places that have bars on the
no
windows.
shit.
Because I know I walk in there and everyone would be like, you don't belong here. I don't belong here, sir. I'm sorry. I'm going to leave.
It's like when you drive through Battle Creek, right? You go past, there's that one on the corner, and it's like right next to the hardware store. It's like
Yeah.
the booze store that's like, it always seems like it's open, but it's never open. It's right there across from like the Red Cross
Yeah,
Church.
oh, yeah.
And you're just like, who actually shops it? How did you who's employed there? Like, is it just
brick
self-checkout?
building
Yes.
That's like,
Is it just
that
all
has
self-checkout?
The brand all painted onto
Yes,
the side of
it's the sign's faded. It's been repainted at least twice, and this last time was like a deep, like construction orange for some reason.
So two
The
things.
glass is all fogged and frosted for no apparent reason. Just old. It's just old window. A click, ping, and the whole thing would just shatter.
Lucas once took me to a place that had bars on the window because he
No.
wanted to get alcohol and cigarettes. And I'm just like, I
Nope.
walked in there. I'm like, this is not me.
This is not for me.
This is not me. I'm gonna let you know. I'm a fucking piece of meat, and I'm swimming with sharks.
You were just waiting for.
I was
something to happen.
waiting for someone just to look at me and be like,
Yep.
go, just leave.
Yep.
I'm like, yep.
You on the wrong side of the border, boy. Like, you know what, sir? You're
Yep, you are
absolutely
correct. I am gone. Don't even. I will whip you out of your hair
Yep.
immediately.
The surveillance camera's just always on you.
Yeah.
That's like.
You see all of them slowly.
Yeah. Follows you like eyes.
The 7 just hear all the servos whirring at once.
Yeah.
Like, yep, okay, I'm gone.
God damn it. So two things. One, we have better tobacco price, like nicotine prices, than anywhere else in town. So we've been getting a lot of those people as of late. Because apparently Wild Bill's increased all their prices, so people have been coming to us because we don't raise anything. We literally sell
There's alcoholics.
everything we sell is at state minimum, and then just whatever bottle tax it has. So
Yep.
like we have all the cheapest shit, and everyone keeps coming to us.
That's why I go there whenever I need to lose.
Well, like, so like not having cigarettes, doing vapes again. I found myself cut back. I'm pretty proud of myself. I cut back a lot because I'm not going through two, like at all. Like one will last me almost 2 weeks by it, which is way better. But I buy that for like the $14. If I were to try to get at Wild Bill's like I used to, they've raised them to like $21-22.
That's-
So I save $5-6 getting them at fucking work because we're cheaper than fucking everywhere. No, seriously, even like the cheaper ones that they're like $20 at the gas station, and at work they're $13. So it's like I just get anything I need at fucking work anymore. But also, yeah, we had an issue at work. I'll end out the show with that, I guess. There's counting issues.
I don't understand this.
They think that he basically pulled us together and was like,
"Y'all are idiots.
If there's anyone shady or acting suspicious, I want you to
Anthony.
watch it." Yeah, literally. If you, I am not even kidding.
No, I get it. It's fine.
Because
It's just
Nate
good
brings up, oh, you mean like the construction workers we had come in, the like Mexican guys, they come in, they buy a thing of tequila and some Corona and they leave. His ears perked up so quickly, like, yes, watch them. And I was like, I'm uncomfortable.
Like they're gonna.
This is like straight up, if they're not white, watch them like a hawk. But I'm not going to tell you that. I'm just going to heavily
How
imply
shitty.
it.
Like, I get it. Like,
oh.
that's a stereotype.
Dude, I'll go in. I know how to look. I know how to dress like a vato. I'll do it.
Oh God, you're gonna wear the denim untucked shirt
Basically-
with a headband like Dr. Evil and
No.
Austin Powers 3.
It's the plaid shirt, the
Yes,
shorts, and
yes.
the socks that go up to your knees.
And it's
Oh,
all
the
because I
stupid
brought
shoes.
up that there were some workers in like the like fluorescent vests, and I didn't know if they were doing the Walmart job or whatever.
Yeah.
But
They
we'd
were
get like
here.
Yeah.
3 of them that would walk in. You'd get 2 that go in the back. 1 would go to the back, then they'd immediately leave, and then they would slowly all leave. Maybe one guy bought one thing.
Yeah.
I was like, and I pointed it out before, and then we just hadn't seen him, and he's like, okay, yeah, and then they brought, and then it was just the
No.
Mexicans, and I'm like,
What-
okay, I'm uncomfortable.
What that
I don't want to
is
be in this meeting anymore.
is this one guy being like, "Hey, I need a drink. You guys want to come with?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to get out of the fucking sun, go into some AC building, and they're meandering around because if they all just stand there,
7 o'clock at night, Anthony.
Yeah. It's
Yeah. Jared, are you saying that you've worked and you didn't want to
No,
stand
but I'm
in
saying
there?
I'm saying like the getting out of the hot sun. No, it's like pitch black outside.
No,
like,
I mean,
like
it's-
they
it
come
gets-
in, rush in. It was just really shady the way they do it. Which I had said something before, just because it was like, I don't know, because they go over like where we can't see you, and it's when we're busy. Like, it was just the whole thing. But the amount of money he said we're missing, the things he said we're missing, it's like Irish whiskeys and shit. Which the way our store is laid out, there's the register, and it's just the fucking wall where the registers are. So it's like there's no way you're saying we're missing hundreds of dollars from this specific spot where it's mostly coming from, like where we all fucking are every time we're here.
Mexicans don't like whiskey.
But yeah, no, we've all caught the boxes that are like half emptied, or like he'll take 2 or 3 out.
Yeah.
And then he'll put the box back sealed. And then when he comes to do inventory, he'll just count it. So we all know, empty the fucking box.
That's
because
him.
when he does that, he will not check
Yeah,
the
no,
box.
that's him.
That's always been like at McDonald's when I do like month end shit. Like you count each individual bag of fucking nuggets and like each individual nuggets. Like, and there's a partial box. You don't just click full box. That's how your fucking
that's how
number.
they
Oh
know.
my God, what a fucking moron.
Yeah, so that's the thing we're dealing
Jesus
with now.
Christ.
And like he was even implying like, oh, if things don't keep going around, don't know what'll happen. And like
You'll get fired, bud, because your numbers are off.
later that night, me and Don were talking, and I was like, you know, it's almost like he was implying something bad could happen. And I'm like, what could happen? You've already cut everyone's hours for the entire fucking month. We have no budget whatsoever. Like, what, you gonna shut down the store? They're like, no, he makes too much money here. However, they'll probably get rid of him because this is not the first time
No
something like
shit,
this has
like
happened.
that's your money drain right there. Like a man that can't
Jared.
count is too lazy to look into a box to see it's not full, even though it's clearly
he
open.
runs us, Battle Creek, Grand Rapids, and I think there's one other store. in
Just find, go to HR and be like, yeah, he was talking about how we need to start looking at Mexicans.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, like he was telling us we need to watch the Mexicans.
He's the kind of guy where it's like, I'm not racist, I love everyone, but then like,
But except the Mexicans when they're in my store.
Those fucking beaners are coming in, like
They
those
even
fucking
explained-
scratchbacks.
There was a black couple that came in one day and was like on like doing whatever, and they were like, oh no, he just like at the end moving the bottles, and I'm like, oh, you mean like adjusting them? He's like, no, literally he was just like moving them back and forth, watching them, like acting like he was busy. I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
that's
that's
like
just-
the most uncomfortable. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna a closet racist I've ever seen in my life.
That's not
Yep.
closeted racism. That's just racism.
It is racism.
It's racism, but he doesn't come out and say it.
It's still racism.
It is, and even in the meeting when it was just shady or people that look like they don't belong, and it's like, oh yeah, we know exactly
People
what you're
who-
saying without
yeah,
saying it.
Yeah, you should go to HR and be like,
Like,
yeah, this guy
Jesus
straight up told us to
Christ.
look at minorities.
Yeah.
So that's that was
God,
the
what
whole
a
thing.
fucking asshole.
Whole thing. I was like, all right, cool, all right.
Yeah, no, I would be so uncomfortable.
It was very.
Dude, I want to go in just blaring like fucking George Lopez theme from my phone. I get all the stereotypes.
Uh-huh.
Dude, it's stupid
Like,
because
eh.
All my friends. Know the
There's
low
even, we
rider.
have a regular that's like an Asian guy. And like he cracks me up whenever he's in because his birthday is 420. So every time he comes in to buy anything, he's like, "Hey, you remember the birthday, right? Yeah, you know, 420." It's like I enjoy seeing that guy. Like, it was like, if my boss was here, he'd make me watch you. 'Cause you're not
You should say that.
Oh my god, that'd be funny as shit.
If my boss was here, he'd make me keep an eye on you.
I'm gonna have to follow. No, you should be like as a bit for the camera. Be like, hey, listen, because we have a good report. I just need to follow you around while you're chopping, just like in the distance, like peeking around the corners, just like hiding shit. Make it real fucking obvious.
Joel. And then he looks up at you and you just slowly pan away.
Like, yeah, I'm thinking if you have a customer you could do that with, it'd be fucking hilarious. Oh my god, we could do it with Anthony. Oh god, do it with Anthony.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but there's just this white guy just watching me, eh?
When you get up to the counter, you just like checking him up and down, like looking for bottles, like have him do this and shit. Do a TSA safety fucking check.
Dude, what I'll do is I'll go to the ATM and I'll get a 20 and you can just check the 20 like, Jesus Christ.
God, that's fucking funny.
Was there anything else that's happened?
No.
I
mean, there's Disney stuff, but I think we've covered most of it. I don't want to talk about.
We can't go on.
We can't
talk about Moana 2.
I can't talk about Moana 2 because it's still developing.
I can talk for 40 minutes about Moana 2.
Well, that'll be next week, and we talk about the Disney shit.
Well,
that was
you heard it here, folks.
But I give you this question to ponder while Jared gets ready to take us out. Is if you were offered $1 billion to win a fight against any anime character, who are you picking and why is it Yugi Moto? Motherfucker's lost every fight he's ever been in. Not the Pharaoh, not a Tem. The 3'5" Yugi Moto. You're welcome, everyone. Have a good night. Don't forget, if you like what we do here, don't forget to rate us and review us wherever you find your podcast at. And if you really like what we're doing and we make you laugh, you can go to our Patreon, which is patreon.com/Oddcast. And for all your stupid purposes, any level you donate to us, you get all the bonus material. There's a lot of shit up there. More to come. Jared's working on some stuff. I'm working on some stuff. Anthony's working on some stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's fine. Anthony's got reasons he's not working on stuff to be coming out later. But yeah, if you enjoy what we do, don't forget to, again, rate and review us. It helps drive us up the charts. Thank you and have a good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, pussy.